Nick and Lex here.
Hey everyone.
How's it going? So tonight we're going to do a marathon for our dear Kay Payton. Thank you so much. The third marathon, Cameo. Here we come again with cardiac arrest from 1977. We really like this band, this funky disco fusion. It's a good band.
It is a good band.
Thank you so much for sponsoring this.
Yes, we're super excited we're super excited and very grateful to Kay Payton. This is their first album, he said. Wow. And we're going to be doing the first 3 tracks in order. Super special. And then we're going to skip down to the 6th track. So 4 total. This is from 1977. And just as Nick said, we've been doing some Cameo, mostly for Kay. We have more Cameo coming up after this.
Yes.
At some point, we will be doing a power pair. So 2 songs from Cameo, The Sound Table and It's Serious. And I'm just mentioning that because if you want more Cameo, please go ahead and subscribe now, as we will be doing more. But thank you to Kay for all of your support on the channel, your patience as we got this out to you. And if anyone would like to sponsor something like this, check out the link in the description to our Buy Me a Coffee page. But let's get started with Still Feels Good. First song of the album, and then we're going to power down.
That was the first song people ever heard.
Yeah.
When they were like, what's this?
Exactly.
Cameo. All right. So
exactly. Let's go. Look up the Wikipedia info.
I'm here to tell you, trying to be so cold, right down to your very soul. Your prayers seem to last, but now I'm leaving that all in the past. I want to say.
I love that it's still more 70s.
Yes.
Funky.
Just like curiosity, satisfaction running back. We both know that's the only reason we got me with you.
Okay.
yeah.
So I have something to say before you go on. I was like, this voice reminds me of a song that's very famous. And I was like, what does it go like? He's like, it's funky, funky. And I'm like, oh, it's probably from this same album because the most listened to song is Funk Funk.
And
So I was
"Oh,
like,
it's that
oh,
band."
yeah, it's that song. But is that really how it goes? Like, yeah, it must be. And I'm like, oh, maybe we'll even like play it at the end. And that way I know if that's the one. And then Nick starts typing on Spotify, it's a brick. And I was like, Jethro Tull, like, is he looking for like thick as a brick? Like, what is happening? And then Brick House comes on, and I'm like, that's the one. It's mighty, mighty. She's letting it all hang out. It's a brick. Na 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 house. So
Yeah, because it's completely the style. I was like, who sings that song? So it's the Commodores
yes,
so that's why
that is just
and that's why Alexa did the
insane.
face
I was like,
that.
I can't believe it. We're always like thinking the same things.
That's why we
Crazy.
get along so
I
well.
know.
But that was I don't know if it was already the guy that we love.
I'm looking it up. So 1977, same year.
Wow.
Wow. Okay. Lionel Richie.
Lionel Richie.
Yes.
Yeah. He sings that.
That's
He
him?
was the vocalist. Isn't
Lionel
that
Richie.
insane?
Oh God.
I know.
You're
I know
right.
we've made that connection
Yeah,
before.
yeah, I know, but I forgot. And he's the one that does that weird voice, like it's a might,
I don't know if it's because everybody sings on
letting
that.
it all hang out.
Because he left the Commodores to go solo.
Mhm.
But I love that this is the same style of funk.
Totally.
Like the Commodores or
Yes.
even that ooh.
Yes.
That's the way
I like it.
It's like that same, you know.
My dad loves that song and Brick House.
Yeah, I think that those are called Cherry something. But I love this version of Cameo because this is before the whole like sound effects. I love those sound
Yeah, those were
effects.
fun.
But those are a little bit different. They kind of deviate from the style. I think it's more disco. This is more like funk
Yeah.
in its pure form without any electronic elements. This is just guitar, horns,
Yes.
you know,
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that. So I'm really enjoying this
Me
this
too.
version of Cameo because it's more, you know, it's less experimental. Not that I don't enjoy the experimentation,
Yeah.
but it's just like I love the funkiness here. And also the voice, that's why I looked it up, like Brick House comes to mind. I was like,
And I was like, how does that song go? I just remembered the mighty, mighty. But in my head, it was funky, funky because I read funk, funk. And I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
that makes sense. That's their most listened to song. Like, I
Yeah.
guess I've heard something from this album and nada que ver. Okay, well, let's move on with Postmortem. That was a really fun song. Great way to start an album and a debut album at that. You know,
Yeah.
clearly they were obviously very inspired, I'm sure, by the Commodores who that same year released their 5th album already.
wow.
So,
yeah.
yeah.
I guess it was like, you know, the year of funk
Yeah.
for many. And I mean, other bands were playing other types of music, but it's great.
Yeah. All
Let's
right,
go with Postmortem.
Oh, boy. This is insane.
Hey you on the corner. Hey you on the street. The
Very
whole
good.
wide world gonna get some. Just shake it, fake it to the beat. Postmortem,
Who's this?
postmortem, postmortem.
Marley is being a burden.
Is it on the money? I said, it's the joint. Gonna move with the move, gonna get down with the get down.
They're just like, I love that you can hear that they're just like jamming.
Say you're tired of all of that sad, and you can't move your feet. That's when you know for sure, my friends, postmortem can't be beat. Say yo, track done, and you find it hard to move. It's okay, hear what I say, you'll fall back in the groove.
I love that keyboard.
And then the wah wah.
Is it on the money? It's the joint. Is it on the money? I told you, it's the joint. We're gonna move with the move, gonna get down with the get down.
Strings. Very good. Very, very good. You can hear that they're just having a good time jamming. Does he need to go out?
I don't know. Something's going on.
Yeah. Let's pause the video for a second.
Okay.
And then we'll take care of the dog for you. We'll be back. All
Okay.
right. We got the dog. We took him on a little walk and we're back.
Yes.
And so how did you like the second track?
I really enjoyed it. It was really, I mean, Cameo is extremely good at what they do, you know, and there's so many of them and they all have this part, but just in general, the vocals, the bass was just absolutely
Everything. They
off
haven't
the
really
charts.
done the whole, like, remember the first time we heard Cameo and we were like, what is he doing with that?
Yes.
You think that's still coming in this marathon?
It might. I don't know. Since this was their first album, they might have found it later. But I found it very funny that right before we started this track, you were like, yeah, I don't think they're doing too many sound effects. And then they did do a little bit of sound effects
They
with the
added.
keyboard. But
Yeah.
they're fun. I like them. You know, not as experimental as the other reaction that we did before.
Right. Yeah, they were going full like disco,
Yeah.
video game soundtracks.
Yeah,
but I
yeah,
think
yeah.
there's always an evolution to a band, you know, and then adding stuff. I mean, they have so many albums, but you want to continue with Smile?
Yes.
Smile?
Yes.
All right. Okay, here we go. Again, thank you so much, guys. I hope you're having fun. Let us know in the comments, all that good stuff.
Yay.
Here we go. Smile. There's so much detail and
Yes.
also the bass always in the forefront.
Your smile is like the shining sun. It warms me. And the movements of your body always makes me
Maybe this one. The boys.
lose myself. But oh, just how lucky can one be? Chills run over me, and I dig myself. Hey, we danced a while, disco hustling our style, and you grew me. When those faded lights hit you, it really showed what your body could do, girl. With that dazzle in your eye, the places you took me left me high. Oh yeah.
Very nice. Beautiful acoustic guitar.
Yes.
But oh, just how lucky can one be? Chills run over me, and I dig myself. We dance a wild disco style hustling, and you grew me. When those glittered lights hit you, it really shows what your body can do, girl. And with that dazzle in your eye, the places you took me left me high. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You took me high with your smile, girl.
That solo. Wow.
Rich.
That was amazing. Because you don't really hear that many like guitar solos in Cameo, but that was like, I love the jazziness, the whole like, it gave the song something really, really cool
Yeah.
that I really enjoyed.
And
This was more like a ballad, I guess.
exactly. That's what I was going to say. I like that they did a solo that they don't usually do on a ballad and on a shorter song as well. This is the shortest one of the marathon, and that's where the solo came in. So yeah, it totally added something special. This was, like you said, ballad, a little bit slower, more vampy-ish.
Yeah.
Not so much horns and
Funkiness.
funky and groove, but nice. You know, it gives a good flow to the whole thing.
Yeah. So this one, the whole like post-mortem and the Rigor Mortis, the whole Latin kind of
Oh
thing.
yeah, you're right.
That's gonna be the last track of this marathon. So, yeah, what a great band. I mean, there's so much, and I turned it up a lot.
You did.
I'm
I
not
can't believe.
screaming. What?
I can't believe how high you can listen to music.
Well, because I really want to, there's so much going on, so
Yeah.
I really want to hear the deets.
Yeah.
The
I mean,
detail.
I'm not.
Is it too loud? Can you hear my music coming out?
No. I'm just like, I just have it at like half the volume that you
Yeah.
have it, and I feel like it's perfect for me. You know?
Sometimes I need a little
Yeah,
more.
it's good. It's
Maybe
good.
I'm deaf.
No. I just worry that it could lead.
No,
to,
this is nothing. Like I used to actually, I kind of I've noticed that I'm listening to music at a much lower volume now. But just because of precaution. But since these are not distorted instruments, there's nothing that can really pierce your
Yeah.
or hurt your ears. I really want to hear,
Good.
That's why I love the acoustic solo.
Mm-hmm.
You could really hear, even though those were not nylon strings, those were steel. Beautiful way of playing, and he went outside a little bit, outside the chord, a little bit of jazz injection there. Very beautiful song. I wonder what they're going to close with, because this is the longest song on the album. Let's see.
Yes.
So they're going to close, Kate is going to close with this one, Rigor Mortis.
Yes.
I love to pronounce Latin the way it's supposed to
I
be
know.
pronounced.
There's nothing like it.
Because Rigor Mortis, you can't say it. All right, here we go.
I mean, you can. If that's
Yes, you
as
can.
best as you
But
can.
it's not correct.
As a Latin speaker,
And now we're
it just
speaking.
feels wrong.
This is my third Latin language that I'm learning: Catalan, Italian, Spanish, Catalan. That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
And Alexa's also doing very, very well with the Catalan.
Thank you.
I think you know more than me, but she's going to school. So. All right, here we go.
Okay.
I don't see why you won't have this dance with me. Rigor Mortis will set and just sit there and you'll see. The music sounds too good for you to look and act this way. Just free your mind of all your thoughts and you will surely say,
Woo!
are you ready for the party maker?
Very also bass driven,
Yes.
super bass
For
driven.
the chance taker. Say, get on down. Say it feels good, then show me, get on down. Say you can do it like you should. Then move aside, 'cause it ain't hard to do. Now get on down.
Do you partake? Oh, are you spit on me, baby? Get on. You got it. It's time. Come on now.
If your house out,
I think that's
that's
like Crybaby, no? Or a keyboard.
if you bust out, you know that's who
I think it's a keyboard. Wow.
say you can do what you wanna do. The music's good, I wanna get down with you. Say I've got to check it out, see.
a bam.
Yeah.
You shake your hips, you got on down. There's not much more to say. And now that this thing's over, I'd like to go your way. You say it's not too slick 'cause your man couldn't dig it quite
Very
that way.
difficult.
Well, hey, let's move, go on home. We'll party anyway.
Bass.
Get on down, y'all. Come on. Hey. 'Cause I'm gonna get down. Hey, what you doing? Yo, Johnny, what you doing, man?
Well, I'm doing the Rigor Mortis.
Yeah, you look like it.
Lakers.
What you think?
Fuck.
Get out.
Oh, look at me slide.
Slide right out. Hey, John, what you doing, man?
Let me get down.
Cool. You know you're doing it. You know you're doing it, brother. Get it. Woo!
Ain't too bad yourself, you know. Oh, get down. All
That
right.
is a night.
Now move. Now move. Now move. You can't be bust up.
Goes down the octave.
Yes.
Up.
Look at that sister over there.
Look ahead.
This was, for me, the funkiest. Like the bass just killed it here. Like with that lick,
Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum,
That's-
bum, 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 bum.
very difficult to play.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds so easy and even
Yeah.
to sing, but it's like ding, 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 because it's like chromatic. And
Mm-hmm.
man, this band, it's really difficult not to move. You know, with this
Every
music.
time.
Every time we do a Cameo reaction, it's like, I'm sweating.
I was going to say that too.
Yeah.
I'm sweating.
Because it's like you can't just sit still. Like it's like humanly impossible. If you
Mhm.
maybe by yourself, maybe we were dancing because we're together,
Maybe.
but I could not
But
sit
like,
still.
could you literally just sit there like this? Like
No.
as a, I don't know, people say they like to play their records or their CDs and plug in the headphones and listen, right? But like, could you sit like on a lazy boy or something and like,
If I'm like analyzing it, because I saw you when you were listening, you were closing your
Yeah.
eyes, because sometimes I look at you because I want to kind of like show you something with my eyes.
oh,
Like-
okay.
like-
Yeah.
and you're like, with your eyes closed, and I'm like, oh God. And then it's
But
over.
that happens to me with you.
Because when you close your eyes, you're listening just like more,
Yes.
because you can focus only on the audio. So
Mhm.
sometimes, yeah, it happens a lot that
Yeah.
I'm looking at you
Me
and you're like,
too. Me too. And I'm like, okay, he missed it. Oh wow. That's so funny.
but man, Cameo is really, really interesting. I love that this is their first album.
Yeah.
And they really,
made
they
a
did-
statement.
yes, but I really love that they did change it up significantly.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I think this is the best style. Like, this is like the original funk. But I love that they did say, well, you know, we can add all kinds of stuff with this new technology, and why not?
Yeah.
And they did. So maybe even Kay, I don't know if you, because last time we were talking about that a lot, that there's like this video game stuff, you know, these like really old sound effects, and there's a lot.
Yeah.
And maybe he wanted us to like experience Cameo at their purest, would I
Right.
say. I mean, not purest, that just more original funk that was going on at that time. you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Not the disco injection. And they were talking about disco in the lyrics and stuff. I like the whole, like, when they were going into, like, when you can just hear people talking, you know, I like that because it gives you, like, a feel. That
Of
you're-
like being there in the studio or at the party or wherever they want you.
yeah.
But yeah, I love going back to artists that we've covered and seeing their first album, or hearing in this case their first album, because yeah, it's the genesis of a band that we've heard already deep into, fourth, fifth album. And going back to the first one is very interesting. Also, knowing what else was coming out and at that same time and saying, okay, they rode the train of funk,
Yeah.
and soul. And
Even Saturday Night Fever, I didn't even know.
yeah, this is the Commodores.
But I mean,
Yeah.
Saturday Night Fever
It's-
was coming out that year too, which is
Uh-huh.
also
Yeah,
that
exactly.
was more disco.
Yes,
That
yes.
was the Bee Gees
Mhm.
were already doing the falsetto. And
Yeah.
we just did a Bee Gees marathon. If you want to check that out,
Insane.
very interesting because it starts out very folky,
Mhm.
and that gets into the whole like style that they got so famous for. They were already famous. They already
Yes.
had like 10 records,
Mhm.
and then they started the.
That was, I had no idea.
You know.
I had no idea.
That is just fascinating.
Mhm.
So, yeah, I love this. I love this music. I love these marathons. Thank you so much,
Thank
Kay
you, Kay.
Payton, for not just this, but the other two that are coming.
Yes. One is Cameo. And on that
Oh.
one, the Cameo power pair that I mentioned at the beginning, the sound table, and it's serious. He wrote us a little poem.
A poem?
If I remember it correctly, it goes like this. Roses are red, violets are blue, and Cameo is Kay Payton's favorite band.
I love it. Well, that's awesome. Let us
So,
know
yeah.
maybe in the comments, like, how did you, first of all, cross paths with Cameo?
Mhm.
And also, why is it your favorite band? Like,
Yeah.
what is the secret ingredient that says that's the best
Yes.
band from me? Because every one of us, you
Mhm.
have your favorite band,
Yeah.
I have my favorite band. And it would be kind of cool to talk about that.
Yes.
Maybe one day we can make a video about your favorite band. What do you have a favorite band right now?
I would have to think about that.
Yeah, me too. Because there's so much music right now that surrounds my life. But if I had to choose, it's a difficult one. But
Yeah.
yeah, maybe let us know why. And why was it also like the style of music funk? Why is it funk and not maybe jazz fusion
Mhm.
or something else? Like, why is it Cameo? That would be really interesting
Yeah,
to know.
I-
If you want to
I
share,
totally
of course.
agree.
If you don't, then you can just
Yes.
write us an email, but you can put it in the
Yes.
comments too.
Yes. And we have some other stuff coming from Kay as well, not just Cameo. We have some Slave and Roy Ayers' Ubiquity.
Cool.
I've done one song of his with Luciana on the channel, and oof, I love that song. I listen to that actually quite a bit, so I'm very excited about those. But thank you to Kay. If anyone would like to sponsor anything, please check out the link in the description to our Buy Me a Coffee page. This was a lot of fun. Thank you guys for joining us. Leave comments, subscribe. We would love to see you all in the next one.
Thank you so
Bye,
much.
everyone.
Bye.